up, y'all? This is your boy Shatek, the producer. We're back on Conversations on Film with Shatek. We're here again with Jada G.
Hey, what's up, all my boos and babes and everybody?
and JC the Light.
Sir, we here, baby.
The changed individual.
Yes. Transformation. The black butterfly. He's leaving
The spiritual healer,
yes.
the love doctor.
Ooh.
I'm here.
I'll be
Okay.
here for it.
Wealth is Health podcast coming soon.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's
Okay.
a fact.
Trademark that now.
All right. So listen, we're going to get back into like some kind of relationship stuff, right?
Okay.
So we seen in the news lately that Larsa Pippen, Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, was saying that she was having sex with her husband for 23 years, 4 times a day. The whole marriage.
How many times?
4.
4 in the 24-hour day.
Yep.
Okay.
Breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner.
I know that's right.
So,
God bless her cootie cat.
how do you feel about that, Jada, being the female on the
On my
panel
first?
today?
Woo! Well, first off, shout out to you who humping on the daily 4 times a day, because she's not alone. There are some people who feel like they need to be physically intimate with their partner. And I don't think it's nothing particularly wrong with that. However, I'm talking for the people like myself who, where my job is I really got to go like 9 to 5, clock in, come home, take care of kids. So I don't know how much time I got to be humping around 4 times a day. I might can give you a solid 4 times in a week. I'll try to push for 5. But I feel like also when it comes to a Larsa Pippen, you also have to understand the dynamics of who she was married to, okay? She was married to Scottie V. Pippen, who at the time when they got together was a better duo of Michael Jordan. So he had holes in different area codes. When you are in a relationship and you get with people in a certain way, you have to be accustomed to doing some things strange to keep your change. And I'm pretty sure that was first and foremost in her mind. Like, I remember my mother telling me all the time, the way to keep your man is before he go out. Because if you don't, you got to make sure his balls is empty before he go out into the world, because he could fall to temptation.
All right, like you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
That could be a little taxing on the woman,
A little, you think?
right? It could be a little taxing on the woman. But the thing is, would you, in your mindset, would you be okay with that?
For Scottie Pippen and Scottie Pippen's salary? Yes.
Yeah, but see, that's crazy.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying that's
you
fine.
asked me a question, I just answered.
No, it's fine, but it would have to be his salary and his status in order for you to do something like that. Why wouldn't it be the same?
Because I'm going to tell you why. Her only job at that point was to her husband. She's
what about
not.
she had
let me
kids?
Let me finish. She had kids. She also, if you watch them, she has a nanny.
Mm-hmm.
She is depicting this lifestyle where there is more luxury. She has more time. She has more resources. She has more advantages. So her number one job, I'm sorry, is keeping her husband content. And when you goes kind of back to that where it costs to be the boss. When you can make your woman a housewife where she is totally a housewife, then that means that basically her family and her husband first. If you really follow the traditions of God, husband, then children, he is at the foremost of her priorities. So if keeping him happy, keeping him satisfied is sexually pleasing him, that's her job. She ain't got no other job, Tommy.
They was married while he was in the league.
Right after, like right when he was right when he wasn't at the height of his Bulls, he was like, this is when after Michael Jordan retired and he went to other teams. Yes, he married
But he still
her.
was in the league. So
He
that
still
means,
was right. He was in the league.
That means that they don't live together the whole year. That means that he's on the road a lot. So if they allegedly having sex 4 times a day, that means it's basically makeup for the times he's not there.
Hold on, but let me tell you this.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Nice way to look at that.
She said that they had a private jet and she went everywhere with him during that time.
And
Because he probably was already got that out of his system. So what? He's like 60-something years old now.
I mean,
He ain't no 60.
Who? Scottie Pippen?
Scottie Pippen definitely 60.
He's like
or about
50s.
Nah, Michael Jordan is
we're
what?
gonna fact check
50?
this.
Yeah, okay, fact checker. He's close to 60 if he ain't.
What if I said
Oh, he's 57. Sorry.
Exactly. What if I said she's Cap, and to make herself look better because of what she's doing, of what she's dating? Oh my God. Yo, this is what I'm saying, right? People fall into this trap all the time, right? She's dating his teammate's son.
Ooh,
His tag teammate.
So now to make herself look better now, she know that how people look at us. So you know what? For me not to make myself look bad, I'm going to say, you know what? I was the best wife. I mean, I gave Scottie Pippen my box for 4 times a day. Because that's better on your resume than just saying like, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Me and Scotty divorced, and I just messed with his best friend, his teammate's
son.
That
she was
that's
around.
That's beyond
she was around
grimy.
him. They said.
What makes that grimy? What makes that grimy? Because I'm gonna tell you something.
On the same.
I'm gonna tell you something.
See what I'm saying?
Scottie Pippen was Michael Jordan's daughter, there would not be that much scrutiny.
Yes,
It
would.
absolutely
He would have got bodied. What are you talking about, man?
No, it wouldn't have. No, it wouldn't have.
Yo, what?
They would have said something and we would have moved it along. Because whenever it's a woman, it's looked at differently. There is a whole different spectrum. At the end of the day, it's a son.
Michael is clapping Scotty's daughter, and it's cool. They would have smoked him up too.
They let Karl Malone still host the NBA after the 13-year-old. I think it would be okay if he fucked Michael Jordan's grown daughter.
Did Elvis Presley do the same thing?
I'm
just asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Here we
You have to remember, like I said before, the Virgin and Mary was 13.
And they're all pedophiles. They're all pedophiles.
Before our time, they was.
It's not. No, they were then too, but it's just that it wasn't checked.
Pedophile to who?
Pedophile to would you a 13-year-old?
Absolutely not.
Then it's a pedophile to you.
But that's
moving around
me,
and moving along.
Hold on. Before our time, it's documented that as soon as a woman has their dot, they're able to get popped.
Yep.
This is before I was born, before all of us was born.
But that's the thing about, you know what else happened before we was born? Slavery. As we evolve, we know better, we do better.
But it's still slavery.
But slavery was still wrong, was still atrocious, and it's still atrocious for a grown man, a grown old man to want to have sex with a 13-year-old, period.
All right, so listen. All right, so back to that, right? Jordan and Pippen had beef too, right?
Still do.
So do you feel like, yo, this is like, what's going through Pippen's mind? Like, now, my arch nemesis son is my ex-wife. My wife, probably at the time. Like, first of all, she went from Future, then she went to Homeboy,
if
right?
Young Metro don't trust you, I'm going to shoot you.
So,
sensational. Larsa for these streets. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't feel bad. Like, this is what you chose, my boy. What did you think? You was umpteen years older than her, okay? This is what happens when men buy fantasy versus what they really should be settling in reality. This is what you wanted, and you got what you wanted, and it didn't fizzle out, and now she has to reclaim who's going to claim her. Don't forget that, like, do I look at the optics and say, damn, maybe she could have picked Isaiah Thomas' son. I don't know. But here it is. She fell in love with little MJ, right?
But it's like...
But she has to now find someone because she's in her late 40s. And the irony is that most men who are 40 or 50 don't want to date the 40-year-old woman. They want to date the 30-year-old woman.
All right, but we talking about the lineage. How do you say it?
The lineage, legacy, the legacy.
The legacy of the whole Scotty and Jordan, like, that's just like that. Like, and then for you to turn around and date his son. Your ex-husband of 23 years, teammate, it's the legacy. Like
when they go visit Michael Jordan, like, his picture probably behind them.
Yes, they're together.
I got something better for y'all, though. Do you know that she used to mess with Malik Beasley as well?
Yeah.
Do you know that Malik Beasley and Scottie Pippen Jr. on the same team?
Stop your lies.
I put it on my life. They own the Lakers.
Well,
I put it on my life.
listen, she
Malik
wants...
Beasley, her son, like, these girls are amazing.
No, it's not girls. This is a grown ass woman.
But like I said, right?
Woman.
It's Women's History Month, and this is the highlight.
We're not gonna do this.
This is their highlight.
I feel bamboozled. Now I feel set up. We even talking about this.
It's Women's History Month. And
shout out to the women.
It's Escape versus SWV. Too much
Shout out to your finger waves. I see you, girl.
All the women independent. No, yo, right. It is Women's History Month, and is.
So all right. So it's crazy. All right.
I think that I'm not justifying it. I think it's a very weird situation. Would I do it? No, but at the end of the day, it's giving hurt. It's giving, I'm going to get you back. And I don't know what he could have done. Maybe he didn't do anything. But just from I spy with my little eye, it's giving, I'm going to give you what you gave me in some form.
It's like now nobody wants to adapt and adjust to the new music these days, right? But people have to adapt and adjust to men and women are unfortunately the same. Because if Scottie Pippen was doing all of that, he would be the man. Right?
And would.
That's a fact. He would be the man. But now when Larsa does it, she's a pop. Not saying she's not, but I'm just saying being that she's doing it, it's not going to be as credible as if a man did it.
Agreed.
She's going to get downgraded like, yo, you're wild. How do you do that? But if a man did it, he would be the man. Everybody give him a 5. They'd be like celebrating with him.
I mean, this is par for the course that women have to go through in women's history and everyone.
And she's really going through a lot of history. Yeah, proceed.
So what if the roles was reversed, right, JC? And she wanted to have sex with you 4 times a day, all the time, and you got to go to work and you got to do everything else. Like, how could you? First of all, do you think it was her job to do this? Like,
her obligations.
Her obligations.
Like I said, first of all, I think she's capped because even when I get a haircut, no one's trying to have sex with me 4 times a day. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like, no matter how many checks come in, no one's trying to have sex with anybody 4 times a day. Maybe once in the blue, but let's be serious. Scottie Pippen never been to jail. Never been to Rikers Island. Stop. Like, there's not no 4 times in one day. And I don't believe that.
You don't believe it? Like, do you not believe it to be consistently all the time, or do you believe like maybe
that's impossible?
They're average. Impossible?
4 times?
4 times.
Maybe 3. 4 is like, yo,
a day for 23 years.
And remind you, they're not on no Dr. Sebi diet. Like, they're just. This is just no. I don't trust them. No.
Maybe they're taking a magic.
But you know, he's a ball player, so he was very conditioned to probably do all of that all the time.
This is true.
Yeah, when you conditioned, you're not gonna cream that many times.
You don't. How do you know?
Well, who's to say that they're creaming?
I'm telling you,
and
bro.
That's
what are you talking about?
I'm
a veteran.
When the last time you been in basketball shape?
It's been a little minute. It's been a little minute. But even if you're right. My cat, listen, when I was in basketball shape, it wasn't even 3 times, bro.
Why?
Because that's just, we're black and our life is not like that.
I mean, it's possible, though.
See?
But his life is different. He's more financially stable than we was.
Right. They got more time.
More time, but not, I'd rather her say, sometimes, we did 4 times. But when you say all the time, every time, like, she's just trying to make herself look good because she know what she's doing is not right. So she want people to make it seem like, Larissa's not that bad. She was a good wife to Scottie Pippen. Why did he leave her? Why did they get divorced?
He just probably was busting her so much that it felt like 4 times a day.
How does that, let's get a rundown of how that day goes. Wake up, I clap, 8. 1 p.m., I clap again. Eat. Okay. Dinner's coming, all right, that's 3 max. 4?
Little nightcap.
Nah, stop, bro. Stop.
I don't know.
Like,
listen,
stop. She's lying. Bro.
I don't know if they are. I feel like if your sex life is that I don't want to use the word.
Active?
Yeah, thank you. If it's that active, like, God bless you. Again, it goes back to Now, were you doing it because you totally enjoyed having sex with your husband?
Or was it a job?
Was it a job? I feel like it was a job.
Every day is probation.
Every day. I love you for that. Every day.
Don't forget that.
So
she was on
would
her
you be able to
JOB.
would you be able to do that in the other in the reverse role with if she wanted to have sex with you 4 times a day and like require that of you?
Yeah, bro, at the end of the day, I feel that to me, my wife is attractive.
Right.
Right? So, yes, I'm always ready to ride. That's a fact. There's beef, I'm here. You feel me?
Right.
So, like,
do you feel like all the stuff that she's doing right now is a ploy to keep her in the spotlight to make money because she's about to lose her child support?
Absolutely.
Of course, because Scottie Pippen and hers doesn't have that many funds anymore. That's
Why not?
a fact. They just don't. I'm pretty sure he didn't make great investments.
He said he didn't.
All right. See, look, I ain't feel what I'm saying. Come on, man. I didn't even know he didn't make great investments, but he said that.
That's what he said.
He didn't make great investments. He's
He
talking
didn't.
bad about somebody that was great, right?
And
now his ex-wife is dealing with the great son.
Mm-mm.
So how do you think he sleeps at night, son?
I don't think he's feeling great.
He's not.
Right. I mean, he's 10 years older than her. He got to expect she's still like she's
said
still
that.
listening to Young Miami. So
City Girls up 1,000 points after this.
That's crazy.
You got to charge it up to the game, and at the end of the day, you can always get somebody new.
Yeah, she's on Housewives and everything now.
Yeah, she's
so.
up. She good.
Well, I mean,
She should say thank you to him, like how Kim
and then she got
Kardashian
the-
should say
And
thank you to.
then she got the
I'm pretty
legend,
sure she
son.
has. I'm pretty sure she has, but it's like I now have to sustain this lifestyle you gave me. You understand? And how did I get this lifestyle? Through my box. How do I sustain it? Through my box.
She's black. What is she?
She's like Armenian or Turkish.
Very interesting.
she-
Where's Dr.
is
Umar
she-
Johnson at?
Is she Kim
She
Kardashian? She's one of those girls.
Well, you can't say she's Kim Kardashian.
no, I'm talking
because-
about no, not in the sense of
Oh,
business.
yes.
Talking about
Because
that.
she actually groomed the Kardashians to be who they are. But that's another story in another day.
Who?
Okay.
Who?
Larsa.
How?
What do you mean how? Larsa.
She's older than
Larsa and Kim, backstory on them really quickly. Larsa and Kim were friends way before Kim found the fame. Larsa kind of Kim emulated her life on Larsa because Larsa already had the money, she had the connections, she had the little girl. Like, she had the body. She started getting the Botox first. Kim says it. So, she surpassed her, of course, but Larsa was Big Stepper, Lemon Pepper.
So in a relationship now, right? She says this, right? She's 48 years old, whatever the case may be.
She look good too.
Right. Now that she's with Jordan's son, right?
That's
And
sad. He ain't even got no name. Go ahead.
Jordan's son. What is his name?
Little MJ.
Marcus.
Oh, his name Marcus? I thought it was my
Marcus.
bad.
So Marcus
Yes.
Jordan, he like she was giving them 4 times. Now I'm trying to get 2 in a day, and she's not with it. Like, how he's supposed to feel?
I put that on my life. He's like, yo, real talk. If she did that, he respects them and he's not even trying to compete.
I feel like Marcus is taking it down for his father because let's be real. He's not. You're not trying to have a life with this woman. She's kind of past her prime. Her eggs about to be powdered soon, and it's no disrespect to women who are older in age, because I feel like to get older is a God's grace and gift. So let me put that out. But what I'm saying is, a man that's 32 years old,
He's gonna want kids.
he's gonna
want a life.
want eventually something that she can't biologically, possibly, depending on how long, produce for him, unless we go the whole, surrogate route, whatever the case may be. I feel like he's kind of like,
hold on, this is crazy.
I feel like he's knocking her down for his father.
Yeah, and if she has his kid, one of the kids' last name is gonna be Jordan, one is gonna be Pippen. This is
She's the
crazy.
GOAT. She's the GOAT.
JP.
She is the GOAT. Larsa is the GOAT.
Crazy.
Give him a baby, Larsa. If you can hear me right now, girl, go get you a chip.
You know the common denominator
Go get you a
is
ring.
that they all looking for the same thing.
What?
Because
Clout.
not clout, but like they missing that type of love and that respect because they're both known
Under
from
someone
somebody else.
Ooh.
So Marcus Jordan is like, yo, bro, you don't play basketball, yo, Jordan should have just, the
Black
wife
man.
should have just swallowed you. Like, you know how black people do. They go,
Right,
they'll violate you.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he feel like, damn, I don't play basketball. I got to do something for something.
Right.
So why not mess with my father's teammates' ex-wife?
Right.
And she feels the same way because we only know her. You Scottie Pippen wife. What did you do in your life? Even if she had businesses, we'd be like, yo, bro, you ain't do nothing. You little homie.
Yeah.
So they both need to. That's when they both.
Okay.
That's where their chemistry is at.
Come through with your psychology.
Right.
It's true though.
Here for it.
Whoa, Shatek.